Once upon a time, there was a curious and adventurous kid named Max. Max loved exploring the world around him and dreamed of one day discovering a hidden treasure. One sunny afternoon, while wandering through the woods near his home, Max stumbled upon an old, mysterious-looking map. The map appeared to be hand-drawn and yellowed with age, with strange symbols and markings that Max couldn't decipher. Intrigued, Max decided to follow the map, which led him deeper into the woods. He climbed over rocks, crossed streams, and pushed through thick bushes until he reached a clearing. And there, buried beneath a tall oak tree, Max found a small chest filled with glittering gold coins and precious jewels. That's not all. As soon as Max touched the treasure, he felt a strange sensation coursing through his body. Suddenly, he could fly. Max discovered he had developed the ability to defy gravity, soaring through the air with ease. Overjoyed by his discovery and newfound superpower, Max realized that the real treasure was the adventure itself, the thrill of the unknown, and the sense of accomplishment that came with it. From that day on, Max used his powers to help those in need, becoming a beloved superhero known as the Flying Explorer. He continued to seek out new adventures, always pushing the limits of his abilities and exploring the world around him. The Flying Explorer, Max soared through the skies, saving people from dangerous situations and stopping villains in their tracks. He became a legend in his own time, with people all over the world looking up to him as a symbol of hope and courage. But Max's adventures didn't stop there. He soon discovered that the treasure he had found was only the beginning. It was a key to unlocking a much larger world of hidden wonders and secrets. Max found himself on a quest to uncover the truth about the treasure, the map, and the mysterious symbols that had led him to it. Along the way, he encountered a cast of characters who joined him on his journey, each with their own unique abilities and strengths. There was Samantha, a genius inventor who created gadgets and machines that helped Max in his quest. Jake, a master of disguise and deception who could blend in seamlessly with their surroundings. And Dr. Lee, a brilliant scientist who unlocked the secrets of the treasure and the mysterious symbols. They formed a team of superheroes known as the Explorers, traveling the world and uncovering hidden treasures, solving mysteries, and fighting against evil forces that sought to misuse the power of the treasure for their own gain. Max's adventures took him to ancient ruins, hidden temples, and even to the depths of the ocean. He encountered mythical creatures, made new friends, and learned the value of teamwork, courage, and determination. Through it all, Max never forgot the thrill of that first adventure, the sense of wonder and excitement that had driven him to become the Flying Explorer in the first place. He knew that no matter where his journeys took him, he would always be a kid at heart, seeking out the next great adventure and the treasures that came with it. Final showdown approached. Max and his team put their plan into action. Max flew straight into the heart of the machine, using his powers to withstand the intense winds and electricity. Samantha and Dr. Lee worked together to activate their device, while Jake took down Dr. Vortex's minions. In a thrilling climax, Max faced off against Dr. Vortex himself. The mad scientist unleashed a powerful blast of energy, but Max was able to deflect it with his flying powers. With a quick thinking, Max used his powers to create a whirlwind that destroyed the machine and rendered Dr. Vortex's plans useless. With the world saved, the explorers were hailed as heroes. Max had saved the day once again, proving that even the most daunting challenges could be overcome with courage, teamwork, and determination. Dr. Vortex was defeated and his machine was destroyed, restoring peace to the world. The explorers continued their adventures, always ready to face whatever dangers lay ahead, knowing that they had each other's backs and the power of teamwork to overcome any obstacle. Just as Max and the explorers were celebrating their victory over Dr. Vortex, a sudden burst of energy appeared in the sky. The air seemed to distort and ripple, and then a figure materialized. It was Goku, the legendary Super Saiyan warrior from the world of Dragon Ball. Goku had been traveling through the dimensions, seeking out new challenges and adventures. He had sensed the intense energy emanating from Dr. Vortex's machine and had come to investigate. Just as Max and the explorers were celebrating their victory over Dr. Vortex, a sudden burst of energy appeared in the sky. The air seemed to distort and ripple, and then a figure materialized. It was Goku, the legendary Super Saiyan warrior from the world of Dragon Ball. Goku had been traveling through the dimensions, seeking out new challenges and adventures. He had sensed the intense energy emanating from Dr. Vortex's machine and had come to investigate. Max and the explorers were awestruck by Goku's arrival. They had heard stories of his legendary powers and were thrilled to meet him in person. Goku was impressed by their bravery and skill in defeating Dr. Vortex. Together, they decided to team up and take on an even greater challenge. Goku led them to a hidden dimension where a powerful dragon was terrorizing a village. The dragon was too powerful for the villagers to handle, but with Goku's guidance, Max and the explorers were able to use their unique skills to defeat it. With the village saved, Goku praised Max and the explorers for their bravery and skill. He offered to train them in the ways of the Super Saiyans, and they eagerly accepted. Together, they embarked on a new adventure, exploring the dimensions and fighting against evil forces that threatened the universe. Max had never imagined that his adventures as the Flying Explorer would lead him to team up with a legendary warrior like Goku, but he knew that with great power came great responsibility, and he was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As Max and the explorers were celebrating their victory over the dragon, Goku's eyes gleamed with a fierce intensity. "I sense a powerful energy building up inside me," he said, his voice trembling with excitement. "It's time for me to go Super Saiyan." Goku's body began to glow with a golden aura, his hair standing on end as he transformed into a Super Saiyan. The ground shook, and the skies darkened as his power surged to unprecedented heights. But as Goku's energy reached its peak, a sudden and catastrophic event occurred. The Earth itself began to tremble and shake, the very fabric of reality tearing apart. The planet's core erupted in a massive explosion, sending shockwaves throughout the universe. Max, the explorers, and Goku were caught off guard, unable to escape the destruction. The Earth exploded in a blaze of fire and light, leaving nothing but a smoldering asteroid field in its wake. And so, the adventures of Max, the Flying Explorer, came to an abrupt and cataclysmic end. The universe was forever changed, and the legend of Goku's Super Saiyan power was etched into the annals of history. The end.